Hi everybody, Tex-Mex here. Thanks for joining me for another video. AIMWIN was kind enough to send me another sight. If you saw a video a few weeks back, I did a video on the AIMWIN PN320. Now this one's a little different. The 330 has an RMS-C footprint and it's a smaller sight, and I put that one on my SIG 365 XL, tested it. It was very easy to sight in and it's been holding up to use so far. And they were kind enough to send me another one, the PN320, which I have on the firearm right here. Now, before we start, as always, let me say AIMWIN does not sponsor me. I am not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. They're not paying me for my review. My channel is not monetized, and I don't take any sort of partnerships. Just occasionally, different companies will reach out to me and offer to send me something to review. Sometimes I say yes, sometimes I say no. But as far as these AIMWIN products, they've been really sturdy, and I've been happy with them. So I was happy to check out the PN320 as well. Now this one is a open reflex sight. It's got a 2 MOA dot or a 32 MOA circle, or you can use dot and circle together. It does have a motion awake feature. The dot color is red. The battery is a CR1632. It's got a 10,000 hour battery life. As far as brightness settings, it has 9 daylight levels and 2 night vision levels. Its water resistance rating is an IPX7. Once again, the footprint on this one is RMR. Now, one of the things I like about this sight, and I've seen that in some other sites, let me go ahead and check my firearm. You can see here that it is empty, nothing in the chamber, is that it has the side loading battery. This is really terribly convenient. I like it a lot. I wish more red dots would start doing this, and I think it may probably become the standard, other than for those little tiny ones like the RMS-C footprint. Those are really small, so you have to have the battery underneath the sight itself. But these side loaders just make it so easy to switch the battery out once you need to. And luckily for me, on this Beretta APX A1 Compact, I already had a mounting plate for the RMR footprint, so I've got that on there. Let me see if I can set this up so you can see the dot. So let me go ahead and turn it on. So there we go. Let me change my angle here a little bit, so hopefully you can see that red dot. Let me go ahead and put the brightness up as far as it goes. I have to be able to see it for that, so let's see here. Ooh, yeah, it's getting real bright. So I've clicked it 9 times, so that should probably do it. Unfortunately, on these GoPro cameras, it's hard to see any little illumination, so I'm not certain you can see the dot there, but I'm pretty sure you probably can. And now let me go ahead and switch it to the 32 MOA circle. So there's the 32 MOA circle. Take it back. That's not just the circle, that is the circle with the dot. And let me just go ahead and do circle by itself. So there is the circle by itself. So what I plan to do today is I'm going to see how easily I can get this sighted in. I have a target down there at 15 yards. As I talked in my previous video about sighting in RMRs or any optic on a pistol, I've seen recommendations at 25 yards. I've seen recommendations at 50 yards. I think those are a little far. If you sighted in at 15 yards, you're pretty flat shooting out to 50. So I've got my target camera set up down there. These will be the first rounds I put through this optic. I've got a couple of magazines here ready and loaded to go. Now, since I am sighting this in, I'm going to go ahead and put a bag here and rest my arms on it. That way I'm trying to really make sure that I'm not jerking the pistol or moving it at all as I squeeze the trigger. So that way, as I'm adjusting the sight, I am adjusting it correctly to get the point of aim to the point of impact. So let me go ahead and get that set up. Okay, I've got the target camera set up and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put in one of the magazines here. It's got 10 rounds in it. We'll slowly start adjusting it. As you can tell, it looks like the sun's going down, which it is. It's not under the horizon yet, but it was kind of hot today, so I wanted to come out here after the sun started going down. So first shots, let's see where we are hitting. A little high and to the right. Let me shoot one more. I think that one shot just to the right. Yeah, they're all hitting just to the right. Okay, I think I steadied my hand on those last 3 shots, so that's probably exactly where it is grouping. I'll unload the firearm because I'm going to tweak the sights now. It's the first rounds I've shot today, and my grip wasn't great right in the beginning, so I'm going to trust the final 3 rounds instead of the first 3 rounds. I'm going to adjust it a little bit to the left and slightly up, and then let's see where we're hitting. And before I adjust, the adjustment knobs are here. There's one on the top that has a U and an arrow, so that's obviously the elevation adjustment. On the side you have an R and an arrow, and that is the windage adjustment. And once you open the box, obviously I've already taken the sight out, but it has a lot of stuff, you know, the typically cleaning cloth, different screws, and the adjustment tools, and that's what I'm going to pull out right now. Now on this one, the adjustment knobs are just little slots, so a flathead screwdriver will work, and this is the little tool they give you, which I like quite a bit. It's got a flathead on one side and a little Torx on the other. Some of the Torx are most likely for the mounting screws, and of course the little flathead there for side adjustment. So I heard positive clicks as I adjusted it, so it's not just a tension adjustment. There are little clicks. Oh, and I forgot to show, it comes with a little instruction manual as well. The one thing I usually don't read, which I should always read your manuals, especially when you start adjusting your sights. So go ahead and put the magazine back in. Oh, it doesn't look like I moved it much. I moved them 3 clicks. Yeah, and it's still grouping around the same area. Trying to see if I'm adjusting it in the right direction. I think so, because it looks like it went up. Let me go ahead and make a couple more adjustments here. There we go. Looks like I'm getting it almost on target. Okay, very good. Yeah, I've got elevation about right, but still shooting a little too much to the right. Okay, we got a fresh target. I'm gonna load in 5 more rounds. And now, oh, sorry, keep moving the table. It's a little picnic table that I use as a shooting table. Not the most stable, but it's one that has adjustable legs. That's why I bought it originally, because that way my daughters I could set it low for them to shoot their 22s. Let's see here. Okay, I can't see where that hit. I think it hit close to center. Almost there. And those are the shell casings rolling off my table. Ooh, that one went high. That must have been me. Okay, let me go take a look. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Obviously I pulled one shot up a little bit, because that should be 4 shots there, just slightly to the right. I am hesitant to adjust it anymore right now, because honestly I would end up adjusting it for a specific weight of ammunition or a specific type of ammunition, but I think I'm close enough now to the bullseye that any other ammo I sighted in for, it's just going to be a click here or there to get it exactly where I need it to be. So let's go ahead and end this video with a little fun shooting steel. Well, okay, ladies and gentlemen, just got a few moments of light left here. I think I've got 10 rounds in this magazine. I tried to load in 15. After 14, it got a little tight, but they are newer magazines. So at this point, obviously the red dot is very easy to see. And when it starts to get darker like this, you can really see the advantage of having a red dot. Oh yeah, it just makes it so easy. And that's 10. Boy, that's fun. So the AIMWIN P320, pretty easy to sight in. I like the large optics, so it's really easy to see the dot and you have a good field of view. I like the choice between the larger circle and the smaller dot. Like I said, I prefer the dot just because I think you can do more precise shooting that way, but if in a high stress self-defense situation, the circle might be better for you. But I'm going to keep testing it out, see how it does. But thanks again to AIMWIN for sending this for review. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoy shooting. I hope you're out there having fun, staying safe, and I will see you in the next video.